And a lot of stuff now is in something like this. It's a syringe. So all you do is there's like a little lever on this end, and when you open it, there's a catalyst and base on each side, and when you push it through, it comes out, and then that is mixed together. So a lot of things are mixed that way. So you have to find out what your dentist is using and what material they like and figure out the consistency. Because some dentists might say, well, I like mine a little bit stiffer and I need you to have that, add just a touch more powder to it. So you figure out what they use and you go from there. There's not necessarily 4 different kinds of bases in one setting. So you figure out what they have and you learn how to mix it. So everything is a catalyst and a base. Catalyst and base. Can you put the two together? Can they touch each other? Because then they become activated. Right. So you keep them separated. Your dycal instrument, see your dycal pad, how small it is? You only need a little bit. Dycal, catalyst, and base. One is white and one has a beige color to it. All you do is put a small circle of it out, and it's probably set up at the tip. So this is when you have pulpal, where it's close to the pulp, this is when you would use it. You use the same amount so you want to make sure it's the same. If I know we're going to need dycal, I could probably have it out for my dentist, or you can see how quickly that took me. You don't mix them together till you're ready because that activates it, and all you do is you got 10 seconds. And if it's 2 different colors mixed together, then guess what? You didn't mix it correctly. Like I can still see 2 different colors right now. And you kind of see how it all gathers on there really easily. And you pass it to the dentist. Okay, so that one is used for which one, guys?
The pulp.
The pulp. So a big cavity, right? Right. Preparation.
And then would you put the...
So that's dycal. How much easier can that get, right?
Yeah, so you put that in, then would you put the amalgam?
Then probably a base and then amalgam.
Okay.
Okay, so there's another type of temporary cement. It's just showing you how many different types of things there are. But it always says like catalyst and base.
So does that work as a varnish, the dycal?
The dycal does not. So then I'm going to go to your varnish, which is the easiest thing. I don't have the cotton pellets out. So they're just, the way you transfer that is on a, so same thing. Let's say you ran out of cotton balls really quick. You just take a cotton roll and you pull it out. All you do is you take the cotton roll, and do I have my varnish up here?
This looks like something that would be varnished. I don't know, it's brown.
I thought I brought it back. Must not have. It's right here. And it has a very strong smell to it. It's going to seal the dent and tubules so you don't get micro leakage. You dip it in, and then they spread it across the wall. So you transfer that to the dentist. So those are the 2 easy ones. Yep.
So it goes the dycal and the catalyst, then it goes the varnish, then it goes the...
I'm not going in order at all. So
okay.
if it was a shallow cavity preparation, which one will we use? Copalite only. We always need to seal the tubules.
Okay. So you always use that for any of them?
Amalgams, yes. Okay, then we're going to go to, this is kind of a big mixing pad, and your spatula, your IRM, and you have a powder and a liquid. Anytime you have a rubber stopper, you don't want to soak it all the way up into the rubber stopper because it'll become contaminated. 1 drop's enough. You guys could even do a half a scoop so we're not wasting so much. And for this one, it's so easy. You just take it all in and mix it. This is past a luting stage, so for the next one I'll show you the luting stage. This one is probably not where I can pick it up and touch it. Oh, I can. No, I can't.
It turned into like glue?
Yeah.
That's the putty one?
Almost the putty one. So you're going to have a little bit to the side, and you're going to add to it. This one I'm not as worried. It's the next one. And you want to slowly add, because if you add too much, you can't take it away.
Oh, it's like a powder to water or powder to solution thing. And then this is used
You want to make sure
for-
there is homogeneous. This is going to be your base. Consistency, so that it's. And then you should be able to roll it. And then you would put it on a different type of. This is a spatula, but you would put it on the end of the
Is that a lot?
cement or Ward's carver. They would take it and they would flip it into the cavity preparation and push it down, and that would be their base.
Is that considered a lot or no?
This is a good amount, yeah. Okay, so seal your stuff up, please. Always seal up. Oops, let me get rid of this. And now we're going to do. This is so zinc phosphate. Eugenol is soothing or acidic?
Soothing.
Good. So now we're going to go to the acidic one, more acidic, and we need to use the glass spatula. Always clean it. This one you're going to want to clean right away, otherwise it sticks to it and that's not good. So you want to make sure it doesn't have cracks and things like that in it. And then we need our, so all these are different types. Duralon, let me show you guys this. This is how you pack it. Like there's a little hole in this end and it packs it, and then you tap it out and that'll bring your powder out. One level of that to a drop. So they'll usually tell you I need 2 scoops or whatever they need, depending on the size of the cavity preparation. So you have your liquid and your powder. And you're going to, you never put your tip down to the glass or the paper. And you're going to divide this into 16ths. How do you do that, you guys?
16 increments?
Yep, 16 increments. How are you going to do that?
Is it like how much powder like each time you put it?
Yep, but how do you break it down? Number one, you're going to make sure all your material is level.
And cut it up.
Yeah, it looks like drugs.
Low key. You're doing good at your job. You could be a drug dealer. She's not denying it.
I doubt it.
She said I wouldn't doubt it.
I doubt it.
Oh. She said I wouldn't doubt it. I was like, Miss Damon, we need to go to a convention? An AA meeting? We have to talk about something.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to divide it in half. And then then what do we do?
Then you cut it up.
Then you cut that into half, would make a what? Fourth.
And then
You
cut
guys
that into 4, which equals 16.
Don't forget, you get a math
Smart.
card.
I hope you guys know how to.
And then you level those.
Oh my gosh.
That's not
You do
work.
this before the, procedure, correct?
That's
This is
like
taking a while.
Do some 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
That one's just kind of like weirdly cut on that one.
So this is only an eighth, you guys,
You should
right?
have cut it,
Yeah.
when it was like this, you should have cut it in half again that
So
way,
you have
and
to
then
cut the
fourth.
And then
eighth
you
in
got to
half.
cut the eighth in half. There you go. 10 seconds to mix each one.
10.
So that's not much time. So once again, you don't put this down here. This stuff looks old, so let's see how well it mixes.
It's kind of hard because like you have to
Let's do 3 drops. I just did 4.
I don't think it's
Okay, so you're going to take 10 seconds, and if the 2 things I want you to look at, I spread all of it over there, and I'm going to use my whole working surface, nice and easy, because then you bring it all together before you add your second increment.
You got 10 seconds to do it.
If math was
10
like
seconds per each increment, so you got a minute. So then I want you guys to start doing this. Nope, it's not at a luting stage.
What is the eluting stage when it becomes thicker?
Yep, it's going to snap back. Not yet. You're going to probably get half your material before you get to luting. Yeah, if you can't take something down to a 16th, that's a problem. Almost there, but I'm going to tell you not yet. See how it's starting to snap back? I don't know why I say snap back, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
Because you gotta clap back. Oh my gosh, that's so weird.
That's luting. So you're going to say this is luting. So we would use this for cementing.
Cementing.
Yep. So to put brackets on, to put a crown on, anything like that. So then you're going to
So weird.
Then you're going to go right into making your base. This is where your hand starts to hurt because this you have to. It starts to get stiff, but if you try to pick it up right now, it's going to be all over your glove and you're going to have a mess.
Can you add like 2 or 3 together?
You shouldn't, but I did just add because I had such a small one.
What would happen if you did add too many?
Well, you get exothermic happening a little too quickly.
Oh, I see it.
So you kind of fold it in, and you think, oh, can I grab it? Not yet.
Not yet.
If you try to pick it up, you could go like this, and it's going to stick to your glove. So let's try one more, and that's when you're going to go, holy cow, this is hard to mix.
So it needs to be at a...
And see how it's starting to roll onto my instrument, so you kind of know you're ready.
So it needs to be good enough so you can roll it in your finger and not stick to your gloves.
Right. And at first it's going to stick slightly, but just like the last one, and there's your putty stage. So that's your base. Now, you need to get this cleaned up quick because it's hard to clean it up once you've done a base. Orange oil or run it under water. I don't care if you get rid of that much material. It's very little.
Oil and water.
I have orange oil that you can clean it with, but make sure you don't have orange oil on this when you do it. You can run another spatula together to rub this stuff off.
And this one's the zinc phosphate.
We're going to upload it so you guys are ready to go.
Wait, no. I thought the other one was zinc.
Anytime you're trying to clean something in an office, you can take 2 spatulas and rub them together, and that would get all that stuff off.
So like for an orthodontist, they use this stuff right?
We're done.
Okay.